And a whole new battle began today in California, where voters also approved a 20% cut in auto insurance rates. The insurance industry is fighting mad, as you may have guessed, and NBC's George Lewis has more.
The leaders of the so-called voters' revolt were rocking, rolling, and reveling early this morning. They had passed Proposition 103 in spite of a $60 million insurance industry campaign against it. That industry is up in arms. Today, Allstate told its agents to stop selling new auto insurance policies in California. So did the Auto Club. Fireman's Fund was threatening to close up shop and lay off hundreds of employees. Harvey Rosenfield, author of the initiative, says if insurance companies can't compete,
if they're that inefficient, bye-bye.
There is an expression, at least there is an expression in California, that when California sneezes, the nation catches cold. If it is true, insurance companies across the country should really have their handkerchiefs out tonight, because in a huge victory for consumers, the California Supreme Court has upheld Proposition 103.
This is a tremendous victory for the consumers of California, a tremendous triumph for grassroots democracy in this country.
Since Prop 103 passed in 1988, the insurance companies have complied with most of its provisions, but the one provision the industry has kept fighting is how it determined those rates.
Should your zip code have anything to do with how much you pay for car insurance?
There is no reason that the people that live in these houses should pay a different rate if they're a good driver than the people that live across the street.
So people wanted their premiums based on their driving record.
In 2006, then-Commissioner John Garamendi set today as the deadline for insurance companies to phase in new formulas for setting rates based on primarily driving record, annual mileage, and number of years of driving experience. Bottom line, good drivers should soon start paying less for insurance than bad drivers, no matter where they live.
Your side's Michael Finney is here now with the impact that Prop 103 has had in this state.
Let me tell you, it saved billions and billions and billions, at least according to this study. $60 billion worth of savings can all be tracked back to the voter-approved Prop 103.
A major insurance company is lowering its rates. That will mean savings for nearly 500,000 drivers here in California.
So what we're advocating is that Allstate needs to lower its rates under new regulations that were implemented earlier this year.
Allstate was told to comply with a $250 million rate reduction.
State Insurance Commissioner Dave Jones announcing a $70 million decrease in auto insurance rates.
They didn't do this out of the goodness of their hearts. We petitioned to force Auto Club to lower its rates because Auto Club didn't want to lower its rates.
Consumer advocates say the real credit goes to voters who passed Proposition 103 in 1988.
Current law passed by California voters 24 years ago, when rates were running wild, requires that your rates be based primarily on your driving record, the number of years you've driven, the number of miles you drive. Auto Insurance Prop 33 makes golden promises. Prop 33 would make whether or not you've had continuous car insurance coverage a factor insurers could also use to set your rates, but big surcharges could be in the offing.
You're watching CBS 5 Eyewitness News.
CBS 5 reporter Mark Sayer looks at the winners and losers who wagered millions.
Insurance executive George Joseph spent $16.9 million on Proposition 33.
So there you have it. Proposition 33 going down in flames 55% to 45%.
Regulation of rates, stringent regulation of rates, is the only way to protect consumers and results in lower auto insurance premiums. You can take on the biggest industry in this country and you can win.